What's up, everybody? Mark from RBI Breaks. It is 10:12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Wednesday evening, September 4th, 2024, the day before football starts. So we might as well get a football break in. Not something we normally do. I happen to get 2 cases of this. They're in the upper right-hand corner. We'll run a duck race to see which case we're going to break. If the sounds a little weird, it catches up to itself through YouTube for some weird reason. It buffers, and then it'll clear up. This is a full mega case of 2023 Topps Composite football. It was just released last week. It seems to be a pretty hot product. The cases prices have doubled in a week, literally doubled in 2x. This is a random team. Random spot, random team. So we are going to get everybody a team. We're going to do guess the auto. I got 2 cards you can choose from. If somebody guesses an auto. Amon St. Brown, pink rookie, and a Devonta Smith patch rookie. Just a little game in the chat. You get 2 guesses of the auto. And you get a choice of whatever card, and then if no one guesses it, we'll duck race them off. Just keep it busy. But we need to do some randoms, so let's get that going a while. Let's do the owners. We're going to mix them up 9 times. So I'm going to switch you over to random.org, and we are going to shuffle up the owners. Sending you over. That is the reshuffle. I should say we always randomize everything 9 times. There's 9 innings in baseball. We break 99% baseball. So 9 is always the randomization number. Next, we are going to random the teams. This is where you get your team. So they are in alphabetical order by city. The Oilers go to the Titans. Redskins go to the Commanders because they are the organizations that they're from. And time to randomize these 9 times. Good luck. This is where you'll get your team. All right, pretty easy. I put these in the post, a Facebook post where you claimed your spot, and I'm gonna do it right now. Paste. There it is. So on the reshuffle, Joshua's up top and Matthew's at the bottom. And on teams, the Eagles are up top and the Jets are on the bottom. So we're gonna go and put them in right now. Joshua got the Eagles. Tim got the Panthers. Nicholas got the Giants. Any trades, sales, donations, whatever you want to do, as long as both people involved message me, then I'll fill it out on my sheet here. Daniel got the Cardinals. Drew got the Chargers. Daniel got the Lions. Ryan got the Packers. Cole got the Saints. Joe got the Falcons. Ed got the Broncos. This will be up as soon as I finish it here. Broncos. Patrick got the Texans. Tom got the 49ers. Chad got the Vikings. More teams in football. Cowboys go to Angelo. Tom got the Commanders / Redskins. Sean got the Jaguars. Daniel got the Rams. Jason got the Colts. Angelo got the Steelers. So many teams in football. Ed got the Ravens. Joshua got the Bengals. Chad got the Buccaneers. Patrick got the Dolphins. Albert got the Raiders. Andrew got the Browns. Matthew got the Patriots. Ron got the Bears. Nicholas got the Chiefs. Ron got the Titans. Oilers. Ed got the Seahawks. And Matthew got the Jets. Alright, now that took me 20 minutes. Save. 24 break. Print, and I'm going to put them up on the screen so everybody can see it. Again, if anybody wants to make a trade, I don't care, just as long as everybody acknowledges that the trade went through. Read from file, that's not it. That's it. Alright, let me get back to the chat because I can't see anything. There we go. Alright, everybody's putting their guesses in the chat. Perfect. Boomer and Gore, Fouts and Hester, The Fridge and Lily, Singletary and Stroud, Ricky Williams and Sean Alexander. Got it. The teams are now up. Andre Reed, Jim Kelly. I'm going to switch over to a duck race, left case or right case. Let's get that out of the way. Barry Sanders and Kurt Warner. Got it. All right, we're going with the Ducks pick the left case. YouTube, you're not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming such experience. Open widget. All right, left case. So right case is going off. Right case is going off. This is the left case. No Saints in any of the boxes? Let's see, we got a case, sealed case. We might be able to find something. All right, let me check my connection. It says healthy, stream health. Stream is healthy, perfect. Let me close the duck race, close that, close this random. The only thing I got a random now is the single digit for the bounty, and then I'll explain those real quick. Let me just get that out of the way. One. So any card ending in 1 is going to get an unopened pack. So that is going to be switched to ending in 1. Done. Along the bottom are the bounties. The break bounty is a single digit ending in 1. If any numbered card comes out ending in 1, you'll receive an unopened pack in your package. Minor bounty is a double digit that is ending in 7-3. That is a $100 break credit. And the major bounty is ending in 623, 3-digit. That is up to $650 break credit. So there it is. DeMarco Murray and Jason Sehorn as guesses. All right. Got it. Again, playing Guess the Auto, you get 2 guesses. If you get the auto, you get to pick one of the cards on the grandstand. So Alright, haven't broke football in a while. I mean, it's all I do is follow football, so I should be fine. But let's see what we got. Let me open one thing of top loaders, crack open the case. We're just going to go box at a time. And let's see where it takes us. Opening the case. There it is, a mega box. Consists of all, it's like Panini Chronicles. It's all the different Topps makes are in it. It's got orange and something, blue and orange Spark, exclusive, and X-Fractors. Tim wants to know if anybody wants the Panthers. Nicole, you want the Panthers? In the chat. Nicole said she'd give you the Saints for the Panthers. Any trades, obviously, can be done at any point. I don't care when. But Tim wants to know if anybody would want the Panthers. Well, in return for what he would like. How's that? So I won't rip anything. I mean, I'm going to rip something soon, but if anybody wants to make a trade, we can confirm it right here. Matthew's going with Brady and Aaron Rodgers, going big time. Drew is offering the Chargers. So far for the Panthers, you have an offer of the Saints, and you have an offer of the Chargers. Eagles or Bengals for Seahawks. Eagles. I forgot to print out my sheet. Well, I didn't forget my sheet's right below. Joshua said he'll trade either the Eagles or the Bengals for the Seahawks. Ed's got the Seahawks. Hold on. All right, I'll hold on. Chad said the Buccaneers are up for trade. Buccaneers are up for trade. Yeah, Matthew, I agree. You might as well double down, as they say, triple down. I mean, this list is on the right-hand corner, right there. Also, it's easier for me to see because I have bad eyes. I'll hold up. Any trades? Any trades? Any trades? Any trades? No pressure. No pressure. Reload Facebook, make sure. My internet's so slow. Daniel said he'll give you the Cardinals and the Rams for the Panthers. Cardinals and the Rams for the Panthers. 2 for 1. The kid wants to keep them? All right. All right, now we're ready to go. I mean, again, anybody can make a trade at any point. It doesn't have to be now. You can make a trade after pack one, after box one, after tomorrow. I don't really care. So, if anybody decides to make a trade, just somehow acknowledge me and I ship it to the right person. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. All right, we're going to go autofocus off. It's going to get blurry, but it'll be clear when I bring the cards up. So good luck, have fun, and let's kick off a football season, which is unlike what we're doing here, but it's fun. It's not very blurry. It's because I hit the wrong button. Now it's blurry. All right, pack at a time. Angela, do you know what pack has the hit in it? Let's get our hands, lighting situation in check. Looks good to me. And we are off. All cards do ship. So San Diego is Los Angeles Chargers. Blah, blah, everybody knows that. Okay. Fouts, LT. LT. That is Doug Williams for the Buccaneers on the midnight. Let me just, I got to figure my piles out here. This is like talking about like an OCD mess. So these are a little bit thicker cards, the midnights. Oh, let me get them on screen. So I'm going to put them in a different pile. There's going to be refractors like the Keyshawn Johnson. Looks like a refractor. Doesn't say necessarily refractor. All etch. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out as we go. There's a Dan Marino Prism. Jerry Rice. Adrian Peterson. Terrell Davis. And Peyton Manning. Right, so these are like paper stock. They're going to go there. These are all chrome stock. They're going to go here, and then the thicker cards are going to go there, and that's like a parallel, so I can sleeve stuff up afterwards. The all etch look like they're all going to be shiny, so we'll figure it out. Nobody knows what pack it is. All right. No big deal. We'll figure it out. Let me bring this down a little bit because I don't have to lift it up. Art Monk, there's Anthony Richardson. These are called, I forget, Resurgence. Barry Sanders, Torrey Holt. There's an X-Fractor of Andre Reed for the Buffalo Bills. Flashback, Ron Jaworski. Earl Campbell for the Oilers/Titans. Jim Kelly, Rod Smith, and Troy Aikman. So, for instance, I'll try and slow it down on this one. This, I'm going to guess, is their Topps Chrome, because it says Topps Chrome. Eli Manning and Dan Marino. This is their Topps Chrome Black, just like they release everything in baseball. So, Bryce Young, that's good. That's the Topps Finest. So all these sets are in one set. That's the Midnight. I don't know what this is out of. Emmitt Smith. Got a numbered card. Donovan McNabb for the Eagles. It's out of 175. 97 out of 175. For the Eagles, Donovan McNabb. 97 is not a bounty. This is part of the Resurgent, I think, set. Eli Manning. Then that's Topps Gallery. This is traditional Topps, and that is Allen and Ginter. So they're like the paper stock. So they're all smashed together into one big pack. Jim Kelly and Chris Johnson. Jim Kelly again, Craig Morton, LT, that's the Cosmic Chrome, Teddy Bruschi on the Gallery, Peyton Manning on the All Etch for the Colts, Emmitt Smith, Arian Foster, and LT. Steve Young, John Elway, Charlie Batch. So many names in here I haven't heard in forever. Kellen Winslow on the Midnight. Hines Ward is an X-Fractor. Eli Manning is backwards because it's a silver parallel for the Giants. Chad Johnson Gronk, Randy Moss, and Darren Sproles. McCaffrey, Ed, Bradshaw, Ed McCaffrey again, Donovan McNabb, Fred Blitnikoff. I think it seems shinier. It says refractor. Got it. That's why. Gronk on the modern artists. I think that might be some type of parallel. James White for the Patriots. Chad Johnson, Jerome Bettis, and Chris Johnson. All right. I didn't get too bombarded there, so we'll figure it out. McNabb out of 175 for the Eagles. Bryce Young and AR rookies. I think this Teddy Bruschi is a parallel to this gallery, that one. I think that's a gallery portrait, if I'm not mistaken. There's a trade offer. Bears for Falcons. Bears for Falcons. Fouts, Jason Taylor. There's an AR rookie on the finest. Midnight Dante Culpepper. There's a Will Levis, all etch rookie. Jim McMahon on the Prism. Doug Flutie, all etch. Earl Campbell. Oilers go to the Titans. There's an Anthony Richardson and an Anthony Richardson on the gallery and the whatever that is. The finest have common, uncommon, and rare. All right, now I'm going to look at those. Just like baseball. Art Monk, Tillman, Bo Jackson. It doesn't have the circle like it did on the other one. We'll figure it out. Wayne Corbett, Cosmic, X Factor of Sterling Sharp for the Packers. Bo Nose on the flashback. Ray Lewis. There's a Tom Brady, Jay Novacek, and Jerry Rice. Eli, Dan Marino. Eli, I feel like I've seen it before. Mario Williams, first overall pick. Oh, wrong pile already. Gronk on the midnight. There's a Falcon. Michael Vick, 31 out of 75. 3-1 out of 75. Going to the Falcons. 31 being a break bounty. Where's my pen? Falcons. Who has the Falcons? Somebody. Joe got the Falcons. Joe's got an unopened pack, and he's willing to trade. Adrian Peterson, Bo Jackson, and Rod Woodson, all Raiders. Jim Kelly, Chris Johnson, Dante Culpepper, Rivas, Jerry Rice, another portrait, Bruce Smith for the Bills, D'Angelo Hall, Bryce Young on the, and a Sterling Sharp. Steve Young, Rod Woodson, J.J. Watt. Here's a nice Tom Brady Midnight. Dan Fouts on the X-Fractor. This is going to be a silver or whatever they're going to call this. Chris Johnson, parallel. Andre Reed, all etch. Ray Lewis, Bryce Young, and Bryce Young. So many Edmund Caffreys, Donovan McNabb, Delaney Walker, Eddie George, Rod Woodson. Modern artist, Chris Johnson. Insert or parallel. Earl Campbell, Houston Oilers go to the Tennessee Titans. Singletary, Emmitt Smith, and another Tom Brady. Let's see, does it say common, uncommon? It's not where it was in baseball. I don't know. We'll have to pull another one to figure it out. Topps Finest AR. And the Vic is 31 out of 75. Put these up here. Start putting some stuff over here. Grab my other top loaders. Grab down. Little Tom Brady Midnight. Michael Vick hunting. I don't know how true it is, but I've heard people who broke this say there are people that aren't on the checklist in it. I don't know how accurate that is. Jim Kelly, John Elway, Lawrence Taylor, Kellen Winslow on the Midnight. Neil Anderson. Interesting. Haven't heard that name in forever. It's a nice Tom Brady parallel. That is the, what do they call that? From Cosmic something. Cosmic, what parallel is that? Somebody knows. It's from Cosmic Baseball with the swirls. Nice Brady parallel. Ray Lewis, Gronk, Moss, and Sproles. So many Steve Youngs and Terry Bradshaws and Barry Sanders and Don McNabbs. There's a Randy Moss X-Fractor for the Vikings. Another Bruschi portrait. Chris Johnson etch. Chad Johnson, the Bus, and Chris Johnson. Nucleus? I think Nucleus sounds right to me. Sounds correct. They're not numbered, but they are a parallel. Aikman, Ed McCafferty, Anthony Richardson on the Chrome Black. Eli Manning, there's a nice Stroud. Midnight Stroud, rookie for the Texans. Jay Novacek out of 249. That's number 91. 9-1. Ending in 1. Cowboys got a pack. Edgerrin James for the Colts. Elway, Sharp, and Eli Manning. So, let's see here. A Rich, AR on the black. Chrome black. Midnight Stroud. Switch out. Have different top loaders here. So many top loaders. This top loader goes over here. All right. And Novacek, 91. Break bounty. Cowboys. Cowboys got a pack. Who's got the Cowboys? Somebody. Angelo's got the Cowboys. All right. So my head's already in a, this is like going through potpourri and trying to pick out like all the different colors. Now we're going to look for more. You got it. Everybody keep their eye open for something that I miss. Although I have a pretty good eye, but Angelo's right. They keep everything's in here. Everything's in here. All the inserts are in here. Modern Artists, Gronk. I saw the Radiating Rookies are in here. Edgerrin James. All cards do ship, but please, if somebody sees something. I know there's all the different case hits from all the different type of cards are just mixed in here to scramble brains. Sean Alexander, Dante Culpepper, Charlie Batch. There's a Midnight Aikman. LT on the X-Fractor. Bryce Young on the silver-ish parallel. Joe Montana, Dat Win, Kurt Warner, and Chad Ocho Cinco Johnson. Anthony Richardson, Dan Marino, Ed McCaffrey, Tom Brady. That's the regular. I'll just show it then so you can see it. Mike Quick is a refractor. could see it shiny. I imagine this is spotless spans. I imagine it's some sort of, for Allen and Ginter. Put it over here, sleeve everything. Art Monk, Rice, Chris Johnson, and Howie Long. So that's the regular Brady. That's the Nucleus Brady. Clearly I have one case left. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. If we do something else with it, it'll be, somehow I'll have to like rotate the 4 quarterback teams through like a random, I'll think of something. Can't do PYT. It'd have to be a random if we do the last case, or I just might flip it, to be honest with you. If we do the last case, I'll figure out a way that like everybody will get one of the quarterback teams for like a box. There's got to be some math I can figure out. I'll figure it out. Tom Brady, Eddie George, Sterling Sharp, Midnight Darren Sproles, Jason Sehorn, seems shiny, but it could not be. Jason Sehorn, that's a prism. Steve Young, where are the autographs at? Sean Alexander, Bruce Smith, and Joe Theismann. Where are the autographs? Must be in here, it's hard to open. Kurt Warner, Gronk, Sehorn, Doug Williams, D'Angelo Hall on the X-Fractor, Bo Jackson portrait, might be the wrong name, Hines Ward, there's a Will Levis, and didn't trifecta Will Levis it. J.J. Watt, Terry Bradshaw, Rod Smith. There's a Will Levis finest. J.J. Watt, Midnight, and a numbered Sean Alexander for the Seahawks, numbered out of 99. 25. Double check what these crazy eyes have. 25. 25 out of 99. Sean Alexander. Terrell Davis, Kellen Winslow, Will Levis, and Will Levis. Yeah, they did pretty good shots of kind of hiding the non-logos. I mean, I imagine they had a ton to pull from for shots. So, and I mean, Topps just has so many different lines of cards that the quality of cards are so good. They definitely do a good job with them. McMahon, MJD, Brett Favre. There's an A-Rich on the Cosmic AR. And that is the blue and something. Blue and orange Spark. Darren Sproles for the Chargers. They're not numbered, but they are the exclusive for the mega boxes. Bo Jackson is a modern artist. Chris Johnson, Edge, Brady, and Moss. Doug Williams, Jim McMahon, Keyshawn Johnson, LT on the Midnight. Hey, an autograph. They exist. Chris Samuels. Why not have an offensive tackle to start? No one gets Chris Samuels. Chris Samuels for the Redskins well, it was the Redskins then. Commanders going to Tom. Chris Samuels. Pretty sure he's a Pro Bowler. Drew Pearson is a X-Factor. Jerry Rice, AP, Dexter Manley, and Eric Moulds. I mean, their big pull on this is the 4 rookies and Tom Brady. I mean, that's like the big pull on this product. Zach Thomas, there's another Michael Vick. Herman Moore, Stephen Davis. There's an Emmett Smith, I believe is a refractor. It is. Ray Lewis on the Allen and Ginter. There he is. Anthony Richardson, Corbett, Gronk, and McCaffrey again. So I'll do some math and figure out a way. There's 20 boxes. There's 5 basically teams that you want to pull from. Maybe I'll just do the top 2. I'll figure it out. If there's interest, we'll do it. If not, I'll sell off the case. I do have Topps Pro debut for all the baseball people coming this week, Friday. So this is 25 out of 99. 25 out of 99 Seahawks. Sproles is part of the Disco, the blue-orange Disco Inferno. Not numbered, but exclusive. Clearly not easy to hit. Will Levis. Let's see if this says rare, unrare, or nope. And some sleeves. They are Cosmic. Where's the other chrome? There's. All right. A lot left. Whole lot left. Whole lot left. So much left. Peyton Manning, Jim McMahon, Brett Favre, LT. There's a Will Levis rookie. Barry Foster on the Prism. Chris Johnson. AP, Manley, and Moulds. So clearly you can see there's a lot of repeats. It's not a huge checklist because it's narrowed down to Flutie, Vic, Keyshawn Johnson, Stephen Davis. There's a John Elway X-Fractor for the Broncos. Randy Moss on the portrait. Jerry Rice, Corbett, Gronk, and McCaffrey. I put that on the wrong pile. See be something green. Joe Montana, Emmett Smith, Lawrence Taylor, Herman Moore. Midnight, how about something green out of 175, Jason Taylor for the Dolphins. 156. 156 is not a bounty. JT for the Dolphins. There's another Anthony Richardson. All etch, AP, Terrell Davis, and Peyton Manning. Drew Bledsoe, another Anthony Richardson. LT, got another blue and orange Disco Inferno. Emmett Smith for the Cowboys. And a Sean Alexander, Modern Artist. Jerry Rice, Jim Kelly, Rod Smith, and Troy Aikman. Novacek, Bryce Young, Barry Sanders, and Emmett Smith, Midnight. Oh, wrong number 20. Wrong number 20. Right team, right number, wrong guy. I mean, it's still Billy Sims. Lions. 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 Lions? Daniel. We wanted that to be Barry. Look at it and slow roll it down. Billy Sims. Resurgent signature. Oh. Oh, it felt like it was Barry. Looked like Barry. How could it not be Barry? Anybody guess? Billy Sims. Just scanning. Barry Sanders. Even Daniel guessed Barry Sanders. That's a double whammy. That's a double kick in the... Double kick. Charlie Batch on the X Factor. Earl Campbell. Again, Oilers go to the Titans. Barry Sanders, Frank Gore, and the Buffs. Peterson, Kelly, Eli, LT. Eli on the refractor. Wrong pile. Is it Chris Collinsworth that nobody likes? On the Ginter insert. Eli Manning, Emmett Smith, Arian Foster, and LT again. JT, Jason Taylor, Dolphins out of 175. Huh. There you go, box number 6, 20 box case. Eddie George, Kurt Warner, Phil Simms, Jim Kelly on the Midnight. DeMarco Murray, there's a nice one. There's a nice one for the Texans. How about a C.J. Stroud nuclear? John Elway, Ricky Williams, Stroud, and Stroud on the gallery and score. I don't know what that is. McNabb, Montana, Chuck, Ray Lewis. There's a Barry Sanders X-Fractor. Modern Artist, Tom Brady. There's a Bryce Young, Fouts, Corbett, and Jim Kelly. Sproles, LT, Eddie George, Darren Sproles, something purpley, Boomer. 10 out of 150 on the purple checkerboard X-Fractor. A Boomer is sizing for the Bengals. MJD, Reese Jones, Drew, Sean Alexander, Bruce Smith, and Joe Theismann. There is a Bryce Young, Ray Lewis, Gronk, Sterling Sharp, Doug Williams, Troy Aikman on the Ginter insert, Steve Young, Levis, and James Harrison. Michael Vick, Rod Smith, Jason Sehorn, J.J. Watt, Art Monk X-Fractor, Howie Long is going to be a silver, Hines Ward, Kellen Winslow, Will Levis, and Will Levis. Rice, Jones, Drew, Will Levis. Anthony Richardson. Boomer is a refractor. Chris Collinsworth, nobody likes. Terrell Davis, Edge, Brady, and Randy Moss. Boomer in the finest, 10 out of 150. 10 is not a bounty. Okay. AR, Bryce, Levis, Rice. Here we go. Tom Brady, Doug Williams, Chris Samuels, we got his autograph. Eddie George on the Midnight, Danny Amendola, Fred Biletnikoff is a prism for the Raiders, Frank Gore on the Niners, Chad Johnson, Michael Vick, and Christian Okoye. I'm going to start putting some of these over here because they're going to fall down. Kurt Warner, Peyton Manning, Jay Novacek. There's a Tom Brady on the X-Fractor. AP, Chad Johnson, Howie Long, Dat Wynn, and Kurt Warner. Got some sort of green. J.J. Watt, Terry Bradshaw, Ray Lewis, Sebastian Janikowski. There's a nice Bryce Young, Midnight. And a green John Elway out of 99. 41, ending in 1. 41 out of 99 on the John Elway. It's another Bryce Young. Deuce McAllister, Jerry Rice, and Chris Johnson. Jim McMahon, Bryce Young. D. Hall, Mike Singletary. There's a nice one. There's the blue and orange exclusive disco Will Levis for the Titans. Modern artist Eddie George, James Harrison, Ray Lewis, Randy Moss, and Steve Young. Doug Williams, Mike Singletary, Edgerrin James, MJD on the Midnight, and more ink. Tony Hill for Dallas Cowboys, not Emmitt Smith. There's an Eli Manning X-Fractor. Just going to go through the rest of here. Stephen Davis, Dan Marino, Rod Smith, and Delaney Walker. Tony Hill for the Cowboys. Angela, I'm going to say you have the Cowboys if you're looking for Emmitt Smith. I don't think anybody said Tony Hill. Zach Thomas, Sean Alexander, Howie Long, Keenan McCardell, Jerry Rice is a refractor. Barry Sanders on the C.J. Stroud, Anthony Richardson, and Earl Campbell. So much happened so quick right there. Nice Will Levis. John Elway at a 99. 41. Break Bounty. 1 going to the Broncos pack. Broncos, Denver, Broncos, Ed. Keep grabbing the wrong ones. So many different sizes. Stroud, Young, Brady. I don't know why I put Brady's there. All right. So many Ed McCaffreys. Definitely, if I keep the last case and we decide to break it, I'll figure out a way that everybody in the break will get one of the teams for so many boxes, if that makes sense. Kind of like exclude some team. It'd be smaller spaces, but then everybody will get a team plus one of the other teams per box. I'll figure it out. Got a long way to go. We have baseball coming up Friday. Long football season. No big deal. Will Levis. Only one case left anyway. So, Randy Moss. Hines Ward. Jason Taylor. Midnight. Eddie George. There's a Bo Jackson on the nuclear parallel. Brett Favre. Betts. Yeah, Bettis, Kelly, and Rod Smith. Barry, Steve Young, Fred Taylor, Revis. There's a Marcus Allen X-Fractor for the Chiefs. Modern Artist, Barry Sanders, Neil Anderson, LT Sanders, and Frank Gore. Orange, I see orange. Orange is a good color. Orange is a good color. Gronk, Woodson, Emmitt Smith, Dexter Manley. I'm going to come off the back, pull the paper off. Sproles, Emmitt Smith, and Arian Foster. Off the back again, Rodney Hampton. And how about an orange? Donovan McNabb. Eagles staying hot. Donovan McNabb, midnight. And Donovan McNabb, orange, wave, 1 out of 25. A lot of ones. The number 1. First in the print. 1 out of 25. Donovan McNabb for the Eagles is also a break bounty. Who has the Eagles? Joshua has the Eagles. He was trying to trade them. He was trying to trade them. Seahorn, Warren Moon, Drew Bledsoe, Jones Drew, Warren Moon, Bo Jackson, insert for the Raiders, Mike Singletary, Chris Johnson, Gronk, and Randy Moss. Is pack 3 it? Was it the autograph too, or is this the autograph? I feel like this would be the autograph pack if it was. I'm going to pull the paper off the back. Manning, Chad Johnson, and Jerome Bettis. Amendola, Devin Hester, Tim Brown, Terry Bradshaw, Midnight, Zach Thomas, X-Fractor, Jerry Rice on the silver, and Eddie George. So many John Elways to go with your McCaffreys. Peyton Manning, Keenan McCardell, Sterling Sharp. Chris Johnson is a refractor for the Titans. Randy Moss, flashback. Zach Thomas, Neil Anderson, John Elway, and Sterling Sharp. That box wouldn't have been any good if you had any of the other teams, because only one card in there. All right, third pack is the hit, the numbered card. The fourth is the auto. All right. I'm going to go with that theory on this one right here. From the bottom down, so I always put them face down. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to put 4 on top of 3, so there's no auto, and couldn't be any more confusing. But let's see if it shows up. I don't want to say there's nothing in these packs, but let's see what happens. Steve Young, Sean Alexander, and Jason Taylor. Charles Tillman for the Bears. Adrian Peterson. There's a Jason Taylor on the nucleus. Jim McMahon. Delaney Walker, Ray Lewis, and Randy Moss. Pull from this side. So many Ed McCaffreys. There's a Will Levis, Charles Tillman, Jim Kelly. There's a Bo Jackson, X-Fractor on the Raiders. Modern Artist, Corbett, Jim Kelly, Earl Campbell, Marino, and Rod Smith. Anthony Richardson, Bo Jackson, Neil Anderson, Andre Reed, Midnight. Jim McMahon is an X-Fractor. Steve Young is a foil or a silver, whatever we're going to call it. It's probably a foil. Amendola, Chuck, Brady, and Novacek. Yeah, I like the orange blue or orange blue is a good looking. Like all these cards are actually really good looking. Like they're really. I mean, it's all Topps products. I mean, it's the same thing that they charge through the roof for all these, Topps Finest, Top Cosmic. All this stuff is ridiculously priced when it's licensed. Zach Thomas is a silver. I imagine when this is licensed, all these will be individual releases. They're not going to be coming together. Ed McCaffrey, Sharp, Jackson, and Bo Jackson. All right. So this theory would be an auto if that was, I don't know what it is. Let's just find, let's open and find out. If there is an auto in here. Sean Alexander, Hines Ward, Jason Taylor, The Fridge, Marcus Allen, J.J. Watt, Donovan McNabb, Rice, Campbell, and Anthony Richardson. So this should be a hit. Looks yellow-ish. Seahorn, Aikman, Steve Young, Donovan McNabb. Off the back, the papers are Anthony Richardson, and Anthony Richardson. Fred Taylor, and some type of yellow. It looks like a Dolphin helmet to me. How about Dan Marino? 31. Everything ends in 1. 31 out of 200. It's good for the break bounty. Every numbered card ends in 1. 31 out of 200 for the Dolphins. 1 bringing a break bounty. Going to Dolphins. Dolphins going to Patrick. Third one down. It's this one. Manning. There's a Tom Brady. Teddy Bruschi. Stephen Davis for the Panthers. J.J. Watt. Rod Smith is a Prism. Gronk. Smith, Brady, and Ray Lewis. Flutie, AP, Ed Too Tall, Jones, Devin Hester. There's an Amendola X-Fractor. Tom Brady Portrait, Adrian Peterson, Warner, Jones-Drew, and Mike Singletary. Comes a blue and orange. Bledsoe, McMahon, Randy White, Eli, and Steve Young for the 49ers on the blue-orange disco exclusive. Emmitt Smith, Modern Artist. Emmitt Smith, Brett Favre, and Chad Johnson. Novacek, Andre Reed, Steve Hutchinson. Off the back paper. Rice, Marino, and Sterling Sharp. Dexter Manley for the Redskins Commanders spot. DeMarco Murray, X-Fractor, and Michael Vick. Commanders, Redskins, going to Tom. Dexter Manley to go with your Chris Samuel. Entire 1998 team. That was the fourth pack. That was the fourth pack. AP, Watt, Hill, Warner. Zach Thomas is a refractor. CJ Stroud, Troy Aikman, AP Riggins, and Zach Thomas. Somehow I put these on the wrong pile. This should be a numbered card. Looks magenta-ish off the back. Peyton Manning, Jason Sehorn, and Sterling Sharp. Off the front, Montana, Emmitt Smith, Barry Foster, Rob Gronkowski. Off the back, Danny Amendola. Behind Joe Montana is a Doug Flutie at a $3.99, 188, 188 out of $3.99. 88 is not a break bounty. Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills. So the third pack is the numbered card. The fourth pack would be the auto if there's an auto in it. All right, let me pull a beverage here. Let me pull a beverage. The bottom of the case. All right, third is the numbered card. This could be a possible auto. And these have like the other stuff in them. Called other stuff. Gronk, Bledsoe, Joe Thomas, Novacek, Midnight. Nice Tom Brady refractor. Zach Thomas Prism. Randy Moss, Brady, Moss, Winslow. Zach Thomas, refractor and prism. Warren Moon, Rod Woodson, Culpepper, Bo Jackson. It's a nice Will Levis X-Fractor for the Titans. John Elway, CJ Stroud, Manley, Molds, and Edge. Warner, Brady, Bradshaw, Munez, Midnight of Favre. There's an X-Fractor of Tom Brady. Ray Lewis, Rod Smith, Aikman, and AP. Bradshaw, Sehorn, Zach Thomas, Chad Johnson, J.J. Watt, Rod Smith, Chris Johnson, Gore, Bettis, and Jim Kelly. We'll go to the numbered card, and that could be possibly an auto. That's the auto position pack. It should be a numbered card. Amendola, Sehorn, Joe Montana, Boomer. It's a nice Levis. Midnight off the back paper. Gronk, McCaffrey, and AP. Dan Fouts, and behind the nice Will Levis is Dan Marino, 147 out of 250 on the finest. 147 out of 250. Dan Marino, Dolphins. Not a bounty. Nice Midnight Levis. Nope, still got this pack. Possible auto. This is where the auto would be if there's an auto in this box. So, no guarantees. Looks like it's a blue and orange disco. So, I don't know if they come auto. We'll find out. Elway, Hester, Rice off the back. Davis, Manning, and Krebet. It's a nice C.J. Stroud. There's a Drew Bledsoe on the blue and orange disco. No auto. Deuce McAllister. Boomer. And Bledsoe on the blue-orange for the Patriots. Stroud, Levis, Stroud, Brady. All right, third one down is the numbered card. This one could be the autograph. If there is. Troy Aikman, Anthony Richardson, Terrell Davis, C.J. Stroud, Midnight, Anthony Richardson, Silver, a lot going on, Jason Sehorn, Elway, Sharp, and Eli Manning. Sehorn, Boomer, Deuce McAllister, Terry Bradshaw, It's an Earl Campbell. X-Factor for the Titans. Doug Flutie. Keyshawn for the Jets. Vic, Okoye, and Neil Anderson. Favre, McNabb, Staubach. There is a midnight. Oh, we got a numbered card here. Let's go off the back. Moss, Young, McAllister. J.J. Watts, X-Factor of Steve Young. Behind this, we have Terrence Newman autograph. So I don't know where the autograph is, so don't listen to me. Cowboys, 58 out of 99. Terrence Newman. Didn't I open top loaders? No. Cowboys going to Angela. $58 is not a bounty. Terrence Newman was a top 5 pick, wasn't he? Top 3? Corner. Young is an X-Factor. All right, so I don't know where the autographs are. I know where the hit is. Third packet. That's all I know. Jerome Bettis. There's a Stroud. Bledsoe. Watts. Stephen Davis is a refractor. Chad Johnson. Bo Jackson. Rod Smith. Delaney Walker. And Ray Lewis. Let's just open this pack because it shouldn't have an auto because we just pulled the auto. Unless it has an auto, then I'll really be confused. Anthony Richardson. Dan Marino. Doug Williams. It's got the orange one in it. Off the back, Rice, Johnson, and Howie Long. Brian Westbrook for the Eagles. Jim McMahon for the Bears. Tom Brady is hiding. It's a Buccaneer. Doug Williams. Doug Williams for the Buccaneers on the exclusive. And this should be a numbered card. Sean Alexander, Hines Ward, Culpepper, John Elway. Off the back, that win, Kurt Warner and Chad Johnson. Off the back, Anthony Richardson again, purple, looks to be purple. Out of 125, Brian Westbrook for the Eagles. 118 out of 125 on the finest, purple. 118, 118 is not a bounty. All right. It's a nice silver Richardson right there. Well, they definitely load these up with these 4 rookies. They definitely load them up with the 4 rookies. There's no doubt about that. The autos, oh look. One of them looked on card. The finest looked on card to me. I have bad eyes, so. Let's pull out pack 3, because at least we know that. That's a sticker. That's a, can't tell, sticker. That's a sticker. That's a sticker. They're all stickers. Do a good job of hiding them. Stroud, Elway, Morton, Kellen Winslow, Elway, so many Elways, Doug Williams, Prism, Peyton Manning, Gronk, Moss, and Sproles. Yeah, the finest ones look, or not the finest, the one without the color, the Resurgent one, looks pretty clear, but you can see it from an angle. Moss, Bradshaw, Batch, McNabb. There's an X-Fractor of Brett Favre. All etch. Brett Favre, flashbacks. Chad Johnson, Johnson Bettis, Chris Johnson. Panthers, yeah, you got a bunch of Bryce Youngs. Will Levis, Delaney Walker, Boomer Esiason, Terrell Davis, Terry Bradshaw, Dan Marino, Seahorn, Vic Okoye, and Neil Anderson. Barry, Culpepper, Deuce McAllister. There is a Troy Aikman Midnight. Dan Marino on the X-Fractor. Dat Win on the foil. Keyshawn, Dat Win, Kurt Warner, and Chad Johnson. Keep screwing this up. These go on this pile. Woodson, Marino, Elway. There's a Brady. Culpepper, believes a refractor. It is modern artist Jerry Rice. There's an Anthony Richardson, Rice, Johnson, and Howie Long. This should be our numbered card. Off the back, Elway, Sharp, and Eli Manning. Bo Jackson, Mike Singletary. There's another Anthony Richardson. McCaffrey. There's another Stroud. Off the back, James White. And Stroud is hiding a Drew Bledsoe. Drew Bledsoe, 45 out of 225. 45 out of 225 for the Patriots. 45 is not a bounty. You want a number 12 there, not number 11. Troy Aikman, Sproles, Earl Campbell. There's a Mike Singletary, Midnight. There's Will Levis, Refractor. Jim McMahon, Prism. Eddie George, Sterling Sharp, Kurt Warner, and Jones Drew. Seahorn, Singletary, Moon, Ward. There's a Sterling Sharp, X-Fractor. Adrian Peterson, Amendola, Chad Johnson, Peyton Manning, and Jason Seahorn. AR, we got the blue and orange exclusive. Eli, there's a Stroud off the back. Zach Thomas, Jerry Rice, and Dan Marino. Will Levis, Tom Brady, and Jason Taylor on the exclusive for the Dolphins. Favre, Stroud, Curse, off the back, George, Peterson, and John Riggins. DeMarco Murray, Craig Morton, X-Fractor, and no ink. Charles Peanut Tillman for the Chicago Bears. Charles Tillman, Bears. Bears. Going to Ron. I feel like somebody guessed Tillman. Murray, Seahorn, Sanders, Warner, Curry, Reed, Ricky Williams, Sean Alexander, Stroud, Singletary, Bob Lilly, Hester, Fouts, Boomer, Frank Gore. Nope. Bettis, Barry, Lynn Dickey, Darren Woodson, Terry Bradshaw, Refractor, Howie Long. There's a Will Levis, Stroud, and no trifecta. Danny Amendola. Should have a numbered card here. Sean Alexander, Hines Ward, Rob Gronkowski, Jason Tuck, Justin Tuck, my fault. Off the back, Sterling Sharp, Emmitt Smith, Brett Favre, Will Levis, and my alarm went off. It's like the Donovan McNabb case. Topps Chrome Black out of 15. Donovan McNabb. Guess what number? 1. One out of 15. McNabb for the Eagles. That is a break bounty pack going to the Eagles again to Joshua. Okay, we got you. For the Dolphins exclusive, before I knock this pile over. All of them, like any of the, I don't call them chrome cards. I guess they are chrome cards. There's definitely volume in the 4 quarterbacks. There is 5 boxes left in there then. Eli, Andre Reed, Randy White, Fred Biletnikoff, Steve Young, Andre Reed is a Prism, Emmitt Smith, Rice, Marino, and Sharp. Chris Johnson, J.J. Watt, Steve Hutchinson, Kurt Warner. There's a Mike Singletary on the X-Fractor for the Bears. Chris Johnson, Michael Vick, Peterson, Riggins, and Thomas. Somebody had McCaffrey's, Biletnikoff's, Chris Johnson's. Got the exclusive Terrell Davis, Troy Aikman exclusive. You have the entire Cowboys exclusive Disco Inferno set. Bettis, Mike Singletary, Stroud, and Stroud. Stroud, and Stroud. Sehorn, Aikman, Jones-Drew, Emmett. Off the back, Corbett, Kelly, and Ricky Williams. Ricky Williams again. And Terrell Davis on the X-Fractor with a Rod Woodson Midnight. Hines Ward, Barry Foster, Chad Johnson, Edgerrin James, Joe Thomas Refractor, Art Monk, Warren Moon, Bruce Smith, Theismann, and Fouts. Going to our numbered card. Steve Young, Jim Kelly, Charles Tillman, and Calvin Hill. Off the back, Stroud, Amendola, and Eddie George. And behind Kurt Warner is not a numbered card. It's because it's behind here. It's stuck. That's why. It's right here. Be somebody. Be somebody. That's not bad. Got a Peyton Manning out of 50. 11 out of 50. Did I not just open top look? What did I do? Lose these things? 11 out of 50. Ending in 1, break bounty. Colts. Nice Peyton Manning. Who's got the Colts? You look who got some of the top 5 teams. Jason got the Colts. There's an Aikman. There's this. There's paper. This. All right, we got 5 left. We're only 3/4 of the way through the case. Let me grab a drink here. Not going anywhere. Give me a second. and we'll pick up on these next 5. I'll hit this button here for a second. Little autofocus. I have to do something. All right. What are we doing here? Don't worry, I'm still here. All right. Don't know what's going on. There it is. All right, we're good. Here we go. All right, hold on a second. What's going on here? All right, sorry about that. I had to take care of something at midnight, and it worked, so we're good. Here we go. Last 5 boxes, third pack out. Let's see a red or a superfractor. Oh, too high, too high. Stroud, Charles Tillman, Chris Johnson. There's a Kurt Warner. Midnight, Bo Jackson. Eli Manning is a prism. Mike Singletary. Stroud. on the Allen and Ginter. Moss, Biletnikoff, Emmett Smith, Terrell Davis. There's a nice X-Fractor. Rookie etch of Will Levis for the Titans. D'Angelo Hall, Ricky Williams for the Dolphins. Stroud, and more Stroud. So much Stroud. Levis, Delaney Walker, Barry Foster, Randall Cunningham, Edgerrin James. There's a Gronk. Chris Collinsworth, Bruce Smith, Theismann, and Dan Fouts. Barry, Adrian Peterson, Ozzie Newsome. Is that an auto? No. Barry Foster, Midnight, still a really nice. Anthony Richardson, X-Fractor. Bettis, Foil. Stroud, Levis. Woodson, Reed, Montana, Jason Taylor, Calvin Hill's a refractor. Modern artists is Eli Manning for the Giants. Sean Alexander, Levis. Got looks like Aqua. Bo Jackson, Singletary, Jones Drew, Chad Johnson. Off the back, the paper, Corbett, Kelly, and Ricky Williams. Warren Moon, and behind Rod Woodson is a Steeler, Terry Bradshaw. 59 out of 199. 5-9 out of 199. 59 is not a bounty. Jeez, that one didn't want to go. Four left. Four left. Will Levis, Gronk, C.J. Stroud, Midnight Randy Moss, James White. There's a Howie Long for the Raiders on the nucleus Will Levis, Sharp, Smith, and Favre. Barry, Eli, Javon Curse, Adrian Peterson. There's an Adrian Peterson X-Fractor for the Vikings. Modern Artist, Seahorn, DeMarco Murray, Zach Thomas, Jerry Rice, and Dan Marino. Seahorn, Moon, Barry, Phil Simms, Darren Woodson, Eddie George, John Elway, Stroud, and Amendola. Yeah, I think minimally one more auto. I'm feeling two more autos, to be honest with you. Amendola, Kurt Warner, Woodson, maybe even here. Let's go off the back. Ricky Williams, Stroud, and Stroud. So much Stroud. Off the back, Bryce Young. Sterling Sharp is a foil. And B an auto. B, you're not an auto. Jason Sehorn. X-Fractor. LA, Montana, Eddie George, Ray Lewis, Dan Fouts is a refractor. Marino flashback. Jones Drew, Fouts, Corbett, and Jim Kelly. Let me see something like a super fractor pop out of here. Gronk, Woodson, there's a Stroud. Dickey off of the back. George, Peterson, and Riggins. Will Levis, and our numbered card looks like a 49er. Jerry Rice. 90? Nope. 50. 5-0 out of 149 for the Niners. 5-0. Not a bounty. Levis, Stroud, Bryce, Levis, Stroud. Three more. Bryce Young, Ray Lewis, D'Angelo Hall. There's a Bryce Young. Midnight, Peyton Manning, all etch. Art Monk, Prism. James Harrison, Deuce, Jerry Rice, and Chris Johnson. Michael Vick, Bryce Young, Edge, Singletary. There's a Doug Flutie on the X Fractor. Barry Sanders, Flashback. Stephen Davis, Ray Lewis, Randy Moss, and Steve Young. Emmett Flutie, Sean Alexander, Anthony Richardson. Keenan McCardell, Steve Young, Doug Flutie, Anthony Richardson, and Earl Campbell. Now, let's see something right here. Montana, Taylor, Bo Jackson, off the back. Earl Campbell, Anthony Richardson, and Anthony Richardson. Ray Lewis, John Elway, foil, and Troy Aikman, X Fractor. Did not put his name on it. He did not put his name on that. Bledsoe, Tillman, Mario Williams, Crabette. There's a Torrey Holt refractor. Modern Artists, Randy Moss, Adrian Peterson, Brady Novacek, and Jerry Rice. Peyton Manning, Jerry Rice, Mike Singletary, Howie Long. Off of the back, Marino, Smith, and Delaney Walker. C.J. Stroud, got a purple to 250. William the Refrigerator Perry, 30 out of 250 for the Bears. 30 out of 250 for the Bears. 30 is not a bounty. Out. I'll throw it in here for right now because I'm out of the 100 points until I go upstairs, so we're going to throw it in here for right now. Pulling them both out. There they are. Empty case going on the floor. Eddie George, Michael Vick, Drew Pearson, Michael Vick, Midnight, Brian Westbrook, it's a nice Will Levis, Nucleus, Tom Brady, Anthony Richardson, McNabb, Elway, Young, there's a Bryce Young, Eddie George is a X-Fractor for the Titans. Modern artist, Brett Favre, Darren Sproles, Richardson, and Richardson. Bryce Young, Ray Lewis, Tom Brady, D'Angelo Hall, Andre Reed, Barry Sanders, Bo Jackson, Woodson, and Tom Brady. These are about to fall over, so I'm going to take them out. Auto right here. Come on. Show me an autograph. Vic Marino, Gore off the back. Paper, Bryce Young, Sterling Sharp, Bo Jackson, Lawrence Taylor, Chad Johnson, foil, and be an auto. Be, or not an auto. Sean Alexander, X-Fractor. Rice, Bo Jackson, Woodson, Barry Sanders, Chris Johnson, Refractor, Earl Campbell, Barry Foster, Stroud, I'm sorry, that's Young, and Young. 3 Youngs. Sproles, Lawrence Taylor, Novacek, DeMarco Murray off the back, Novacek, Rice, and Campbell. Andre Reed, you got like a true blue something. True blue. Dan Fouts for the Chargers. 67. 67 out of 150. Going to the Chargers. And I'm just going to open this and I'll sleeve the rest. Recap at the end. Duck race the 2 cards off. And Pro debut I'll have on Friday on release. If you like autographs, there are a lot. 4 per box, 48 autographs. 48 in a case. 48 autographs. Gronk, McNabb, Doug Williams, Midnight, Dan Marino. It's a nice Bryce Young refractor. Amendola is numbered out of 250. 186 out of 250. Brian Westbrook, Moss, Young, and Deuce. Moon, there's a Stroud, Staubach, Watt, Neil Anderson, X-Fractor, Devin Hester, J.J. Watt, Smith, Walker, and Lewis. Elway, Pearson. There's another Bryce Young Cosmic with a blue-orange Jerry Rice for the Niners on the exclusive. Terry Bradshaw flashback. Tom Brady. Richardson, and guess who? Richardson. Give us an auto right here. Be an auto. Brady. Novacek, Young. Off the back. Novacek, Rice, and Campbell. Off the back, Darren Sproles and Ed McCaffrey, X-Fractor. I think we will have an end with an auto, hopefully. It looks purple. Be somebody cool. It is an auto. It is a running back for a team that has gold or yellow. It is Barry Foster for the Pittsburgh Steelers. 141 out of 175, Barry Foster. 141 out of 175, Barry Foster. One being a break bounty, Steelers, Angelo. Got a pack with the Foster. Kurt Warner, Tom Brady, DeMarco Murray, D'Angelo Hall, Devin Hester. Singletary, Andre Reed, Bo Jackson, Rod Woodson, and Tom Brady. Last pack. Should have a numbered card in it. Will be a recap after this. Amendola, Sehorn, Vick, Bledsoe. Off the back, Richardson, Campbell, and Marino. Bo Jackson. And behind Michael Vick, Midnight is a blue 79 out of 189. Ed Too Tall Jones for the Cowboys. 79 is not a break bounty. 73 is the bounty. Cowboys. All right, let me sleeve some stuff up, put the rest of the stuff up on here, and do a recap. If I decide we're going to break the other case, which I'm not in a rush to do, football season just started, I would definitely break up the 4 quarterback teams so that everybody can get a team or two some way. But we're not worried about that. It won't be tomorrow, it won't be this week. Football season's a long season. The Amendola is 186 out of 250. 186 out of 250 for the Patriots. So pro debut will be here Friday. Gonna try and PYT it from the start. I see the checklist, it's pretty good. Actually, have to check. Did anybody guess Barry Foster? It's a possible guess. Recap coming up next. Let me hit the recap button. Recap button. All right, recap. Recap. This is the pile which I'll sleeve after the break. All the extractors, refractors, silvers, foils, etc., etc., etc. That is them. All right. I might as well go through the players. There's top 5. There's 4 rookies, and everybody wants Tom Brady and the 4 rookie quarterbacks. So that's like what everybody is after. So there you go. These are all Tom Brady's in chrome, all non-paper. I'm just going to page through them. Obviously, they're all Tom Brady's. I don't have to say Tom Brady every time. I'll point out any type of refractors or anything. Making some piles while I'm doing it. Flashbacks insert. It's a cosmic. That's a cosmic. Chrome. It's an X-fractor on the finest. That is a refractor. It's a gallery portrait thing. That is an X-fractor. Modern artist is a nuclear, is a parallel. Brady on the chromes. Cosmic. And a nice midnight Brady. So I can page through them like this. Even 3 of those, 4 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those, 1 finest, 1 black chrome, and 1 midnight. And on a modern artist, a gallery, and a flashback. And then on the parallels, there's a nucleus, 2 X-fractors, and a refractor. All for the Patriots and Tom Brady. Going to Bryce Young. Let's do this here. Bryce Young, one all etch, one resurgent. Nope, two of the resurgent. Three of the chrome. Two of the cosmic. Two of 74. Two black chrome. Two midnights. And parallels, there was a foil and a refractor. All Bryce Young for the Panthers. Will Levis. So many. That goes over here. Good enough. Finest. Don't know where that goes. That goes over here, I think. Will Levis, two of the all etches. Three of the resurgence. Two of the 70 whatever style 4. Another resurgent. Chrome, 1, 2, 3, 4 chromes. Two finest. One midnight. One real nice blue and orange disco, the exclusive to the megas, and then some nice ones here. Two X-fractors. One refractor. And one nucleus on the cosmic. So nice little haul there for the Titans. Going to the Colts. Two of the resurgent. Three of his chrome black. Two of his finest. Four of his chrome. Two 70 something. Two cosmics. Two all etches. In parallel, you got one refractor and one X-fractor for Anthony Richardson. And Stroud. Stroud, two chromes, two chrome blacks, two top finest, three midnights, two resurgent inserts, one cosmic, one of the 70, one all etch, and then the insert of the Ginter and the nice nucleus cosmic parallel for Stroud and the Texans. And then all of these, which I sleeved through the whole thing. I'm not going through them all. These are all paper of those 5 guys. Richardson, Levis, Stroud, Brady, and Bryce Young. So that is that pile of all their rookies or Tom Brady cards. So needless to say, there's a ton of the rookies in a case. Hence, if we break it, the second one, I would break them up so everybody gets a team for a box or something like that. The exclusives, the blue-orange exclusives, not numbered, but exclusives to Mega Box only. Jerry Rice for the Niners, Troy Aikman for the Cowboys, Jason Taylor for the Dolphins, Doug Williams for the Buccaneers, Drew Bledsoe for the Patriots, Steve Young for the 49ers, Emmitt Smith for the Cowboys, and Darren Sproles for the Chargers. Going to our numbered cards. I'm not going to put them in order, just going to go through them. Out of 250, Amendola for the Patriots. Out of 199, Ed Too Tall Jones for the Cowboys. Out of 250, William Perry for the Bears. Out of 149, Jerry Rice for the Niners. Nice. Out of 50, Peyton Manning for the Colts. Our lowest number out of 15, Donovan McNabb for the Eagles. Out of 225, Bledsoe for the Patriots. Out of 125, Westbrook for the Eagles. Out of 250, Dan Marino for the Dolphins. Out of 399, Doug Flutie for the Bills. Out of 200, Dan Marino for the Dolphins. Out of 25, Donovan McNabb for the Eagles. So out of 25 and out of 15. Out of 99, John Elway for the Broncos. Out of 150, Boomer Esiason for the Bengals. Out of 175, Jason Taylor for the Dolphins. Out of 99, Sean Alexander for the Seahawks. Out of 249, Jay Novacek for the Cowboys. Out of 75, Michael Vick for the Falcons. Out of 150, Dan Fouts for the Chargers. Out of 199, Terry Bradshaw for the Steelers. And out of 175, Donovan McNabb for your rainbow. For the Eagles, going into our autographs, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 autos. For the Chicago Bears, Charles Tillman. For the Dallas Cowboys, Tony Hill. For the Detroit Lions, Billy Sims. For the Dallas Cowboys, out of 99, Terrence Newman. For the Pittsburgh Steelers, out of 175, Barry Foster. And both for the Redskins / Commanders, Chris Samuels and Dexter Manley on the autographs. We didn't guess any, so I'm just going to duck race off these 2 cards. The Amon St. Brown is going to go first place, and the Devonta Smith will go second. Let me just hit a duck race here. Google duck race. Put everybody in. That's not everybody. Try again. There we go. I'm putting the teams in. Team race. Copy, paste. Should be 32. Done. Buccaneers gets the Amron St. Brown. Where's my little sticky notes? Tampa Bay. Going to Chad. And second place was the Dolphins. MIA. Dolphins are going to somebody on this list. Patrick. There it is. I appreciate everybody. Get in on the break. Pack-wise, Joshua got 2 packs. Joe got a pack. Ed got a pack. Angela got a pack. Angela got another pack. And Patrick got a pack. Unopened pack coming in your package on the break bounty for the card ending in number 1. Appreciate everybody for getting it filled. Something different. Obviously, we don't break football very often or anything else. Gave it a shot. Football season starts. And Topps Pro debut. I have 3 cases of hobby coming in. Like I said, there's 48 autographs per case. It's really reasonably priced, and it is a good-looking card, fun break. And we'll start that on Friday. So anybody have any questions, comments, concerns, give me a message. I'll get back to you as quickly as possible. And